In this video, I am going to present one of the polyvagal exercises taught by Stanley Rosenberg in his book, Accessing the Healing Power of the Vagus Nerve. Okay, these are exercises that I often share with my clients in therapy, especially if my clients are having a difficulty with nervous system regulation, if they feel overwhelmed, if they feel a lot of stress in the back of their neck or tension in the back of their neck. These exercises can be very helpful. So one of the things that you can do just to understand why these exercises are effective is you can place your hand gently at the back of your head, the base of the skull, where the occiput, and with your hand resting here very lightly, you can move your eyes left and right and up and down, and just notice if you can feel some movement under your hand. You might need to do this very quietly in a quiet space and just pay attention to the sensations, any movement of the plate, the parts of the skull moving. Now, the reason that you will feel any movement is because the eye muscles are tethered to the back of the skull. And according to Stanley Rosenberg, he says that these, the skull is comprised of several plates. And we might think that these plates are very fixed and immobile, but in reality, these plates move. They make these tiny little adjustments based upon in terms of these movement at the back of the head, very much related to our stress. So if we are stressed out, these plates, they make subtle shifts in their arrangement to increase or decrease the flow of blood at the brainstem. And all of this is to do with vagal regulation. So if we can do exercises that using the movement of the eyes, these will shift and adjust the positioning of these plates to optimize or to regulate blood flow at the brainstem. And in doing so, Stanley Rosenberg says this will help to support that vagal autonomic nervous system regulation. And these are exercises that I regularly give to my clients in therapy, and they often report to me that they're very helpful as first aid practices, so that they do them maybe when they're stressed out. They take a moment to do these sort of polyvagal exercises, and it supports their autonomic regulation. And I'm pleased to say that many of my clients teach these exercises to their friends and to their family, and that many people benefit from them. Okay, so the way to do this is just to begin with a mobility assessment. So if you can just take a moment to move your head side to side, back and forward, maybe in a circular movement, and just notice how is your mobility now in this moment. Do you feel stiff? Do you feel tension? Is the mobility somewhat compromised? Maybe you feel quite open and flexible? Just notice how it is, okay? Take a note, a mental note. Okay, now we're going to do the first exercise. And we're going to do these exercises for around 30 to 40 seconds on each side. And we're going to do two exercises. And yes, so 30 seconds, 40 seconds on each side. So in total, around 2 minutes. And then we'll repeat the mobility assessment. Okay, so interlock your fingers and place them gently on the back of your head. You can do this when in a supine position, lying down. Otherwise, just have your hands gently rested at the base of the skull. And let's begin looking towards the left side. So we're going to look out of the corner of your eyes towards your left elbow. Don't turn your head, just move the eyes, okay? Looking towards your left elbow. Breathe in through your nose, mouth is closed. Just feel into your body what's present. Don't strain the eyes. If you feel like you're doing too long, just take a break. Okay, keep looking to the left elbow. And release, looking forward. And try not to turn the head. And now turn the eyes to the right elbow. Just looking to out of the corner of your eyes to the right elbow. Spine is upright. And release, looking forward. Release your arms. And we'll do the second exercise. So this time we're going to bend the we're going to bend the head and neck, bringing the left ear to your left shoulder. Try not to turn the head. And again, looking out of the corner of your eyes towards your left shoulder for around 30 to 40 seconds. Listen to your body. Feel the sensations in your body. Be careful not to strain your eyes. And again, just see if you can look out of the corner of your eyes. Without turning your head, just drop in the left ear towards the left shoulder. Breathe in here. And come back up to center. Just rest for a moment. And bringing your right ear to your right shoulder. And look out of the corner of your eyes, looking towards your right shoulder. Breathe in here. Maybe 10 more seconds. And coming back to center. Just rest for a moment. And now you can repeat that mobility assessment. Just notice now, how do you feel now? Has your mobility changed? Has it shifted? Sometimes students or clients report a significant improvement in their mobility and their ease of movement. And also notice how you feel in your body. Has your experience of being in your body shifted? Has your sense of stress shifted? Have your emotions shifted? And this exercise is supporting vagal regulation. So that's the exercise. I have clients who do this several times a day, and similar to the 3-step breathing space practice, what you could do is on your smartphone, you set an alarm that rings 3 times a day. There's some apps that you can get that are sort of random apps that, will have an alarm at a random interval 3 times a day. And you can just do this practice. And you can do that before and after assessment, which can be really helpful and inspiring to notice how much of a change is there. And if you're a therapist, this is a practice that you could teach to your clients. It's a very simple practice. They can do it lying down, which some people really like. And you can invite them to do it when they're feeling stressed or, again, at different intervals during the day. So that's the practice. Those are the polyvagal exercises by Stanley Rosenberg, and you can find them in the book Accessing the Healing Power of the Vagus Nerve. Okay, thank you.